That's right, there it is, the MGM Grand theme. So you know what time it is here on KRIM. It is time for the Hometown Movie Guys. Craig and Andy in the studio live.
MGM?
Isn't it MGM Grand?
No, that's the Hometown Movie Guys theme.
Oh, I am so sorry to
Who are those other
confuse
guys?
that with, wow, yeah. Who would think that is the MGM? No way, it's the Hometown Movie Guys team. That's funny. So, hey, we are going to be talking movies today on this perfect movie day, weather-wise.
Yes.
Boy, movie theater weather right here.
Got in the theater early, turned on those heaters, everything's nice and warm in there.
Oh, so it's nice and warm in the theater.
Fresh popcorn.
Popcorn's going to be popping real soon.
You have hot dogs too.
Hot dogs, nachos, dibs,
Good movies.
good movies.
Yeah, slew of good movies.
Fountain soda, just all of it. So, yeah, so a slew of good movies. Well, Mr. Rim Country movie critic,
That's me.
where would you like to start?
Let's talk about the new one first, huh?
Yeah.
Good one. This looks like a good one.
One new movie today, right?
One new movie, yes.
It's called Arthur the King,
Arthur the King.
and it's not about sword fights.
No,
No,
it is
it's
not.
quite surprised.
And it has Mark Wahlberg in it too.
Mark
Still
Wahlberg.
not sword
It's
fights.
still no sword fights.
So here it is. It's inspired by the incredible true story, which I love. I love movies based on true stories,
Yep.
you know?
And this is truer than most because it's written by some guy from Sweden.
Oh, yeah, they don't lie.
No.
So it's of a hairdresser who single-handedly rallies an entire community to help a widowed father save the life of his critically ill daughter.
Nope, that's Ordinary Angels.
That's Ordinary Angels, but that's under Arthur the King. Wow, hey, I'm going to refresh
Right,
here, maybe,
yes.
yes. So,
You know, sometimes
Scratch
when
that.
it gets
That's a
the
good
weather
movie, too.
like this, it fouls up my computer too.
yeah, this is about the dog that they
Yes.
find on the, what,
Haiti, I think.
ultra race?
Haiti, yeah, Dominican Republic, Haiti.
Yeah, like an ultra marathon.
Yeah, it's like
overland
a
race.
435-mile race,
Wow.
team race.
Wow, and they find a dog, and the dog just wants to run with them.
Yeah,
And,
they give the dog a meatball, and it's love at first sight after that. First
love
bite.
it, First bite. Hey, there you go. So.
Those of us that are dog lovers understand that completely. You give a dog a meatball, and by golly, you're likely to have a friend for life.
Friend, yes, that's where, faithful companion.
Or me, for that matter.
Give Andy a meatball and he is your friend for life.
Yeah, this should be good. This is a PG-13 film. Good for the family too.
Uh-huh.
It's Mark Wahlberg and
Yeah,
a dog.
in a dog movie.
Yes.
Got some pretty good marks on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. So yeah, and man, the dog movies recently have been quite good. I mean, real good. The one, Dog, with
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Great
Oh,
movie.
yeah, I remember that one,
Yeah. And I remember another one more recently too, with the woman, the veteran, and her dog. But there's been a few that
It
just.
was the Art of Racing in the Rain. Was a dog movie. Was a race car movie, but it was also a dog movie.
About
Kind
dogs.
of a overlap there.
So, and Mark Wahlberg.
He's a very prolific guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I think he does a great job with these roles, like the one where him and his wife adopt the kids, and just really, really funny, entertaining, good. Yeah, just does a great
It's
job.
good. Yeah, he's done some of these harder comedies too that were pretty good.
Yeah,
Some stuff with Will Ferrell.
yeah.
The other guys.
The other guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good stuff.
So
Ted.
Ted.
Yeah.
Ted 2.
yeah. So Arthur the King, you said good ratings so far on Rotten Tomatoes. Just looking that up here, but are you going to go see this one today, Andy?
Yes, at 12 noon.
12 noon.
High noon.
High noon. Yeah, audience score on Rotten Tomatoes 93%. 93. You know.
And I always give a lot of credence to the layman's
Yeah.
take on these movies, because, I mean, frankly, the public is giving money to see the movie. They're
Mhm.
invested in it.
Yeah.
And the critics get to go for free. So
Yeah.
it's not really the same thing at all.
Yeah. And what you usually say about them is they're snooty. So I mean, you got to throw that in there too. So you are more like a hybrid critic. You are
A hybrid?
hybrid critic. You
Ooh.
are
Part Superman, part Batman.
part average Joe, part critic. So you put the two together, so you have the balance. You are
Well,
balanced.
I think my job as a hometown movie guy critic
Mhm.
is to give people enough information about a particular movie so that they can decide whether that movie is something that they want to watch or not, or opt out of.
Mhm.
So
All right.
I try to be honest and let people know what it's all about.
There we go.
And
So-
this is a dog movie, and you'll see that I wore long sleeves.
Yes.
Just in case I have to wipe my eyes.
Oh, there we go. The tissues, built-in tissues. So
You don't know.
yeah,
Those dog
you never
movies
know.
can be,
Oh, I know.
Marley
yeah.
and me.
Yeah, before you know it, your eyes they're welling up, and
where
yeah.
the red fern grows.
Yeah, and guess who's in this?
Hmm.
In a cameo, Bear Grylls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
famous,
wow.
Famous TV adventurer.
Adventure, yeah. Paul, who's that? Guilfoyle. He looks familiar a little bit. I don't know. Huh? He looked like someone else. He looks a little like Joe Pesci, actually. That's funny. Saw him and I thought, hey,
Poor guy.
poor guy.
You need those Joe Pescis in films, though.
Yeah.
So
hey,
someone's
man.
got to do it.
Yeah.
He's done some great stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, who else is going to watch after those Utes? So again, showtimes on this movie: 12, 2:30, and 7:30. So 4 showings.
A little bit of a shorter one. It's
Yeah.
just over an hour and a half long.
Oh, okay, and rated PG-13.
Yep. They invested $20 million in this one, so I expect that this will be solidly profitable
Yeah,
for
well,
them.
Yeah.
that's a good choice.
Yep. Well, movie that is solidly profitable: Kung Fu Panda 4.
Already?
It has to be. Come on, it does, isn't it?
We're only a
We've
week
been out a
in.
week.
It's got to be close. It's getting there.
gotta be
It's-
close. Is it
Yeah,
close?
the numbers I have are 85 to build it and 104 at the box office, but that's as of yesterday, so. Been
Gotcha.
another few million, I'm sure,
Oh, yeah.
over
And
the
then,
last
and then,
24 hours.
and then by this weekend.
Yeah,
at the end
we're
of
still
this
just in
weekend.
week 1. Yeah, it's just the end of week 1 on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So,
But
No other
this
kids
is-
movies.
This is a great franchise,
mhm.
and the people just love these, and they're fun. And I really enjoyed watching this, and I'm not one for kids movies all that much, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Gotcha.
And the score by Hans Zimmer for Kung Fu
Oh,
Panda.
wow.
Yeah. We had that one 4 o'clock in 3D also.
And this one.
Whoa!
Yes.
Kung Fu Panda in 3D?
3D, yeah.
Have a solid 86% audience score.
Ooh.
And critic 71. So still,
Yeah. People liked it.
yeah, people like
And
it.
Po, the Kung Fu Panda, is supported in this movie by his adoptive father, who's a goose, and his biological father, who is a panda.
And the voices, wow, great
Oh,
voices.
boy.
Viola Davis, Dustin Hoffman, Bryan Cranston, Aquafina.
Aquafina, I love her.
She's been
Aquafina.
doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of roles here lately.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she does, live action roles, and she does a lot of voiceovers.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think.
But Dustin Hoffman in a kids movie, I think that's reason to go see it just all by itself.
Yeah, and how has the response been? Probably.
Oh, it's been great. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
great. The little kids are, oh yeah.
I imagine
love
they
it.
come out of there, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like, oh, you know, wanting to do some karate, go home, you know, the little kids. That's what I would imagine my brother and I, you know, karate on each other, chopping each other, yeah. That's what makes it fun. So Kung Fu Panda 4, 1 o'clock showtime, 4 o'clock in 3D.
4 o'clock in
like you
3D,
said,
yeah.
Like you said, and 7 o'clock. And that one rated PG, so wonderful.
Suitable
movie.
for children of all ages, even the little ones. And it's a shortish movie too, so sometimes when the small children get in there, they get a little antsy and
Oh,
wiggly.
Yes.
But it's a you know, short kids movie with great voice actors.
Mm-hmm. Well, another movie that is not a short movie, I don't think, is Dune 2. Dune Part 2.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
2:45. So, Andy,
It's
what
too
did,
short.
too short.
Should
What
have
did-
been 7:45.
So, what was your rating? How many saw blades?
5.
5.
If I could have given it more saw blades, I would have given it more saw blades.
Wow, if it could have been a longer movie, you were all for it. If there were more saw blades to give, you would give them.
I
I
would.
mean, wow.
That one, times did change on that one today. That's
Okay.
at 12:30 and 6:30 now.
Okay,
On
so
that.
2
Just
showings.
the 2 show times, yeah, because of the length of that. We
Length of the movie,
we
12:30
were
and
kind of
6:30.
squeezing a third one in there, but this is the start of week 3 on this already.
Wow, and this one's still going strong?
Oh, yes, yeah.
It's still going
Yeah,
strong.
I've seen it twice.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Wow,
It's
so.
pretty impressive, yeah.
So, you believe it also better than the first, part 1?
Yes.
The first half of the book? Wow.
Yes. There are aspects of the first one that were just absolutely brilliant
Mhm.
movie making, but this was a little better.
Wow.
A little better.
Wow.
And for my money, and I've been pondering this since I saw it the first time,
Mhm.
I believe this is the greatest science fiction movie ever made.
Whoa, whoa.
Now, if you-
Wow,
if you think-
folks, you heard it right here.
Yeah, and if you think of some of the really great ones, the only movies that can compete with it would be Blade Runner and 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Wow. So what would you guess the scores on Rotten Tomatoes? What would you guess the audience and the critics scores are for Dune 2?
Critics, I would say 91, audience 98.
91 and 98. What do you think, Craig?
97 and 97.
Ooh.
97 and 97. Wow, so 93 and 95. So Andy, you were closer on the critics, and then Craig closer on the audience, 95.
Look
So
at that part.
90
Both won.
Yeah, 93 and 95.
That's
Yeah.
very high, very, very high ratings.
Yeah.
It's a really good film.
Mhm.
There's, you've heard the hype on it and stuff, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, again, it's a good day to go see this one.
Uh,
We wasted a few hours here, and it's cold and rainy outside. And
so
Oh,
here,
yeah.
so here we go. Sci-fi movies. Do you think it's better than Aliens?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's probably. How about? Would E.T. be considered sci-fi?
Sure.
Okay. Better than E.T.
Yeah.
I don't know if I call it, I'm gonna call that sci-fi or not. It's,
Yeah, that's like family. How about Terminator?
Better.
Better than Terminator.
Terminator was great.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
like the first Star Wars movie.
Okay.
Was
Oh,
great.
Star Wars.
An absolutely brilliant, wonderful movie. This is better.
Better.
Yes.
Oh
And
my goodness.
it's-
Okay.
It's better because of the cinematography.
Gotcha.
Men
Gotcha.
in Black.
Wow. How
Men in
about?
Black was very good.
Yeah. Okay. How about The Matrix?
Very good.
Better?
Not nearly as good as this.
Whoa, guys. So
I mean,
you
I-
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
Wow.
Matrix might get in the top 20.
Uh-huh.
This was number one.
This Dune is definitely top 5. I think you can say that pretty
Yeah.
safely.
Wow.
Top 5 sci-fi of all time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the argument for number 1.
Yep.
Yeah, so, boy, if you have not seen it yet.
And the two leading, the leading actor and the leading actress, really are not all that famous.
Mhm.
I mean, Zendaya is famous as a singer,
Mhm.
and she's kind of transitioned to, now she's doing, well, she's done the two Dune movies. And so if you're gonna do something, my goodness, look at this.
Mhm.
Go big or go home, and she went big.
Mhm.
And Timothy Chalamet was nobody, as far as I'm concerned, when he made this. But shoot, he came out and did a cannibal movie, and then he did Wonka.
Wonka, yeah.
And he was terrific in Wonka.
Well, and then also, I think the streaming with The King, was that
The
in
King.
theaters or just,
Ooh.
I don't know if that was
I'm
just
not sure if we-
streaming or
that
in
came-
theaters.
I think that was actually a little before streaming kind of took
Mm.
off, so.
Okay.
Oh,
The King, where he's king of
yeah.
England, King of
Yeah.
England, and the Twilight Kid was the King of France.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
there was
very
a
good.
boy-on-boy smoochy movie?
No, no,
Well,
they fight,
Yeah,
I
with
think.
swords, yeah.
Yeah. Also another one,
Good, I
classic,
like sword fight movies.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Mad Max.
Mad
Mad Max
great.
is a great.
Mm.
Ooh,
Well,
so,
yeah,
but it's hard to
well-
compare like the original Mad Max to Dune 2 because of the cinematography,
Yeah.
like you said, the CGI and just
Fury
everything.
Road.
Fury Road was.
That's that one could be up there too.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
find
that
out
was,
in a week or two, won't we?
Yeah, we got Furiosa coming up.
Oh, really?
A prequel to that one coming up here in a few weeks.
Oh wow! But bottom line is, Dune 2 is a don't want to miss movie.
Oh,
in the theaters.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Go see it, and then go see it again, and then, if you're like me, go see it a couple of more times.
So again, showtimes 12:30, 6:30, rated PG-13. It is 2 hours 45 minutes, so be prepared. But as you said, Andy, it probably just goes by like
It
that.
sure does.
Yeah,
Yep.
goes by so
Yep,
quick.
yep.
So another movie in the theaters, Cabrini. Cabrini, rated PG-13, and I saw some people, coming out of movie theaters saying this was a great movie. They loved it.
Kind of a faith-based film
Mhm.
on this one.
And true-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yes, a true story.
And it's like a historical.
Yeah.
There
yeah.
we are. That's the word I was looking for. Historical.
Yeah, it's about an Italian immigrant, Francesca Cabrini embarks on a daring journey to persuade the hostile mayor to provide housing and health care for hundreds of orphan children. And I believe, wasn't she recognized as like a
I
saint?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, first woman saint, I believe,
Mhm.
possibly. I don't know, but recognized as a saint for her work, I believe. So yeah, it's
It's another good long movie, too.
oh yeah, that one.
2 hours and 15.
2:15.
It's not,
Gotcha.
not terrible, but I don't know if you watch the Academy Awards either. They did make some jokes about the length of movies last year.
Oh,
Because we have
Well, there were
Killers
some
of the
long
Flower
ones.
Moon, and
Yeah.
Napoleon, and Oppenheimer. and
Oppenheimer.
those were-
yeah, which I talk about a little bit maybe at the end.
Yeah.
But can you guess in Rotten Tomatoes the scores for Cabrini? Audience and then critics.
Okay, I'll say critics 98, audience 91.
Okay, we go critics 63, audience 95.
Well, Andy, he just got them like flipped. It's so funny. The critics 90,
Okay,
audience 98.
there we are.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
wow, this movie, again, the people that are watching it really love this movie, so.
And this is kind of an important movie, too.
Mhm.
The theme is important to it. These poor little orphans were not being cared for until Cabrini showed up from Italy to
Mhm.
straighten things out.
Yeah.
And she did, and it couldn't have been easy back in those days.
And I'd love to.
John Lithgow is the
Yes.
mayor. I just
saw
love
that.
him. It's so
Oh.
fun to see him.
Oh, he's good. He is really good. And, I guess how I determine, and I don't know if this is, a good way to do this, but good actors or actresses, when they have roles that just are so strong and you know this person for this role. So Third Rock from the Sun, John Lithgow, I mean, he's just crazy, but he does that role so well. So it's easy sometimes to see that character in like everything they do. You can't get past it. You're like, oh, he's the guy. Third Rock, and it's funny. So when they do a serious role, it's like hard to take them real serious. But Lithgow is one that, man, he can just do a character and you completely forget.
Those can be tough, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Hamilton,
Mm-hmm.
Luke Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
That pretty much, you hate to say, Star Wars
Yeah.
killed his career, but other than Star Wars, it killed his career.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man. When you see him in other performances, you just don't think, Kmart, underwear, Kmart, Wagner at 5, and
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp on Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. Kind of.
Yeah, but yeah, he definitely, he's one of those actors. Tom Hanks, other actors that just, Tom Cruise, that, play these real big roles, Keanu Reeves, and then they do different roles, and they do a great job.
When an actor has a certain degree of fame,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of fame, it's difficult to see the character and not see the actor.
Mm.
But a good actor, the best actors, will disappear into their roles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think we saw that in Killers of the Flower Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
That was Leonardo
Leonardo.
DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's another one. I mean, look at the roles. It goes from Wolf of Wall Street, or before that, Revenant, playing these different characters.
And
It's,
in Killers of the Flower Moon, they made him up to look different.
mm,
He looked, his character was kind of seedy and,
They did a Hoover too.
Hoover,
The character.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure enough, yeah.
the Aviator.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. So, wow. Great reviews again. Cabrini, another good movie that, again, the critics and the average Joes and Janes like. So, rated PG-13, 12:15, 3:30, and 6:45 showtimes. Still in theaters, Ordinary Angels. And that's
Still doing
rated
good.
PG,
Yeah,
still doing good. 12:30, 3:30, 6:30. Did you get a chance to see this one, Andy?
No,
No?
haven't been able to see this yet.
Okay.
Hilary Swank and Alan Richson.
Brixton, yeah.
And among the producers, I was quite surprised, Dave Matthews.
Oh, hey.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dave Matthews. Love his music.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So, Ordinary Angels, wow. Audience score, 99%.
Ooh.
99%.
Can't hardly get better than that, can you?
Yeah. Critics, 86. So again, another really solid movie. I think one of you or both of you said at the beginning of the show how many good movies are in the theater right now. Well,
Golly.
yeah, looking at these Rotten Tomato scores,
Yeah,
wow.
we had January, February were a little bit rough. I think that was the writer's strike and the actor's strike last year.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to get hit with that at some point. I think that's when it kind of hit through there. And March, March all the way through summer is looking much better.
Mm.
We're getting some of the bigger films coming out, better films, and next week is Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call?
Yeah, it's looking really good. It's
Mm.
getting some early buzz too.
Mm-hmm. So, and then the last movie, Imaginary. Imaginary, rated PG-13.
Okay, let's see how the critics like that one.
Yeah, a woman returns to her childhood home to discover that the imaginary friend she left behind is very real and unhappy that she abandoned him.
See, this is a Blumhouse.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a Blumhouse picture.
Okay.
And, Jason Blum, he's been cranking out these movies.
We
Yeah.
haven't seen a Blumhouse picture since the one about the haunted swimming pool.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
It's been almost 2 weeks. Huh?
yeah. Wow, that's funny. The scores on this. Even if you add them together, they don't even equal the other movies. If you add the critics and the audience, I mean, you're at 79.
Yeah, it's it's just one of these,
Yeah.
little horror movie. Go out and get scared a little bit.
If you enjoy horror movies, then you might enjoy it.
And people, or at least a significant part of the movie-going public, just loves these things.
Yeah, Do you have numbers how much it costs to make this one, Andy?
$10 million.
10 million. I wonder, do you have the box office?
15 million.
That's, yeah.
Nice.
So even with scores of
And
20.
that's after, what, a week?
Yeah, yeah.
Two-
It came
weeks?
out the 8th.
Yeah, I think it,
Yeah, they just came
oh,
out
the 8th?
Yeah.
Wow, so 1 week, wow. And even with critic scores of 26% and audience
Oh,
of
no.
53, you still are making money because
Yeah,
of the
and-
low budget. Yeah.
And this is Hollywood, folks. I mean, it's all about the money, right?
Mm.
Well, you know, in that budget, you know, there's probably a few $1 million in marketing there just to get, you know, get this out, that people see
Yeah.
it. You're only spending, you know, $10 million making this thing. You get the word out there. You know,
People will go see
15
it.
million in the first week. Yeah,
Yep.
you're doing just fine. And
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. You know, Night
Yeah.
Swim too is, yeah, you know.
So,
And I think that's pretty smart of Wahlberg. The Arthur the King
Yeah.
was just a $20 million budget, which
yeah.
by Hollywood standards is really pretty
That's-
insignificant.
Yeah, yeah. So, talk Oscars a little bit. We have a little bit of time, but it was great to see Oppenheimer, how well it did.
Yep. I publicly predicted the winners for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor,
Mm-hmm.
Best Supporting Actress, and I missed
Actress.
Actress.
So, actress, it was great to see because I know you mentioned her performance, how impressed you were with her performance in
Yes.
the movie.
Yeah, I didn't like the movie very much because of the theme. I thought it was icky.
Wait, but no, this Best Supporting Actress was The Holdovers.
Oh, yeah,
Divine
I'm sorry.
Joy
Best-
Randolph.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Divine Joy Randolph. I
Yes.
thought she did great in Holdovers, and she won
Yes,
Best Supporting
yeah.
Actress.
Yeah, yeah. Best
Emma Stone won
Won.
Best Actress for
Yeah, Poor Things.
Poor Things. I didn't like the theme
Yeah.
of Poor Things.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, she did just a terrific job.
Mhm.
So I'm very, very proud of her, but I would have been happier if Lily Gladstone for Flowers of the Killer,
Killers
yeah,
of the Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon, not Flowers of the Killer Moon.
No, gotcha. Yeah, the when I saw the Best Supporting Actress, though, I thought of you know, our program where, you know, we talked about the movie and how impressed you were with her, Divine Joy Randolph.
And I like her name too.
Yeah, in that in her role in that movie, she did.
A great acceptance speech too.
Yes, she really did have a great
I
acceptance
thought the
speech.
Academy Awards was very good.
Hmm.
That was a good one this year. They didn't have a lot
Yeah,
on.
I just watched bits and pieces of it, but
They-
compared to past years, I thought they really toned it down.
Mhm. And then
You know, that's all Marlon Brando's fault. All of that stuff. See, he was got the Best Actor, I think, for Godfather.
Yeah,
And he didn't even show
Didn't
up.
show up, yeah.
He sent a ringer who was a beautiful young Native American woman,
Mhm.
and she just got up and made a speech about Native American problems.
Hmm.
And that kicked it off. That
Oh,
made it,
when-
that made it okay.
When was that?
Oh, geez.
70s,
70s?
yeah,
Wow.
70s, 80s,
Interesting.
70s, maybe.
40s,
Huh.
long time ago.
Long
Yeah.
time ago, yeah.
And it was, I think it was great seeing Robert Downey Jr., the Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, that was probably made me happiest of all of them, because I
Mhm.
think he really deserved it.
Mhm.
And I'm so impressed with his personal arc in
Mhm.
his life. There was a point when he was a younger fella where he was just a mess.
Mhm.
He kind of joked about that
Mm.
during the Academy Awards, and him and Jimmy Kimmel both.
Mhm. Yeah, and him recognizing his wife and how she, you know, was there for
Yeah,
him.
actually just saw that they've been 20 years they've been together now.
Wow.
Robert Downey Jr. and his wife.
Mm.
That's a century in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
It hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon, he's been married for
Oh,
a long
he's
time.
got his original wife, I think.
That's the original.
Some of
Yeah.
these Hollywood temporary wives.
Yeah.
It was definitely an Oppenheimer night. That was
Yeah.
that was
Oh, and well, deservedly so. It was
and
a-
Christopher Nolan, he's, Christopher Nolan cemented himself as, I think, not just of our time, but he's getting up there as one of the top directors ever. If not, you could probably argue.
And some of his movies are just very difficult to watch.
Particularly complex. Inception.
Yeah,
As well.
that was, everything was all inside out.
Yeah. We didn't know on that one too, though.
Yeah, Dunkirk, he did Dunkirk.
I thought Dunkirk was great.
The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. I still, that.
Never to be equaled.
Yeah, no, that might be my favorite movie of all time. Really, I just, if I had to watch one movie,
Wasn't Cillian Murphy in that one?
he was The Scarecrow. Yeah, he was a Scarecrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He will do that. Christopher Nolan, he's loyal to his actors.
Yeah,
Cillian
sure
Murphy,
is.
yeah, right there.
Martin Scorsese too, I guess.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Was it Morgan Freeman? Yeah, Gary Oldman. Michael Caine.
Yeah, well, and Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
That was the.
Eric Roberts, who we determined, I remember one program, he's been in more movies than any other person.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think Eric, when we Google that, it's like who's been in the most movie, and I think Eric Roberts, it's crazy how many movies he's been in.
When you give up golf, it frees up a lot of time.
Yeah. How many been in? At least, it says in over 700 different productions.
Holy moly.
Yeah, no, that's also on stage as well, theater, but but over 700 productions, so television includes television as well, so TV and audio dramas, there's a few in there, but
He probably just lives on the set.
yeah.
Just wanders
Has a
out.
little
He's in the background of a couple movies.
Yeah, but when you look at, in 2017, he was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 movies in 2017.
How is that possible?
He's just got to be one of those extras in there.
Yeah.
He's in the background. And
Yeah, they're like, hey, we need someone, get Eric. And then some
Get him, here he is, he's right here.
and some are short films, some are voice only, but and it looks like 2016. It looks like he averaged like at least 20 to 30 films, for years. 20 to 30 films a year for a while. Yeah, which is
His residuals must be just absolutely ridiculous. Even
yeah.
even if you don't get very much for each picture,
it's 500 checks a month for
Yeah.
$1.25 each.
Yeah.
And it goes on
my
forever.
gosh.
Yeah.
It never stops.
But he slowed down because 2022 only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But then in 2023 only 3. Yeah. So he
So after a year he
has,
hurt his back.
he has slowed down, and TV, just one.
But Wahlberg he's nobody, I guess, is as prolific as this guy, but Wahlberg makes a lot of movies too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is Julia Roberts, brother, Eric Roberts, so making him the third most prolific actor of all time. So there's 2 that are ahead of him.
Who are they?
I don't know, and it's time to get back to the music. But hey, next program we will let you know, who is in front of Eric Roberts, because over 700 different productions. That's insane. Wow, making him the third most prolific, of all time. So, have to wait and see.
Okay.
All right. Hey,
See you next time,
to the
folks.
movies, and out of that cold, nasty weather outside. Get yourself some nice popcorn. All right.